Cristiano Ronaldo is one of the few players alive to earn over $1 billion from football alone, and he has some of the craziest tastes you've ever seen. From a $100 million private jet with insane custom features to owning a collection of football boots made out of flawless diamonds, these are 10 things Ronaldo owns that cost more than your life. You don't get to be the highest paid athlete on the planet without proving your worth on the field, which is why Spanish club Real Madrid broke the transfer fee record to sign Ronaldo back in 2009 for $80 million. That was an outrageous amount of money to spend on a football player back in 2009, but it's nothing compared to what he earned throughout his career, which is why he could afford luxury items like the Franck Muller Century Tourbillon watch, which goes for a whopping $1.5 million. You would think someone with such an expensive watch wouldn't bother with other watches, but Ronaldo is built differently. And he was first in line for the most expensive factory-made Rolex in history. The watch is called the Rolex GMT Master Ice, and it's the craziest thing to come out of a Rolex factory, which is why it's valued at $500,000. If we're being honest, that's just the price from an official Rolex store. To get the GMT Master out in the wild, you might need to cough up close to $1 million, which is why you shouldn't be surprised that Ronaldo has a whole section in his home dedicated to his watches. Apart from the watches mentioned earlier, Ronaldo also has all sorts of luxury watches he whips out on special occasions, like a $1 million Hublot MP09 Tourbillon bi-axis, a $700,000 Bulgari Octo Tourbillon, and he even got Jacob & Co. to make him a special edition Bugatti Chiron Tourbillon, which cost only $1 million.
What have we got now? Who's winning this one?
That's a crazy amount of money on watches alone. But you know what else is crazy? Not being subscribed to our channel. What kind of man would Ronaldo be if he went all out on himself with the best watches money could buy while neglecting the ones he loved? You don't need to answer that question, because when it comes to the mother of his kids, there is nothing Cristiano won't do. When it came time to pop the big question, Ronaldo just had to do it in style with a massive $750,000 engagement ring that showed just how much he loved her. You would think that was enough to show how much he cared, but Ronaldo was just getting started with the bling for his wife. When Ronaldo got signed to Saudi Arabian team Al Nassr, he wasn't the only one receiving gifts, because he got her a Rolex GMT Master 2 set in 18-karat white gold, valued at $500,000. It's insane to think that her jewelry collection also features a matching pair of Pascal Bruni bracelets worth $35,000, a $630,000 diamond necklace, and several other diamond-studded pieces she keeps safely tucked in her home. Reports show that her jewelry collection is worth over $4.3 million, and you don't need to be a genius to believe that Ronaldo is responsible for a large chunk of it. Despite being the biggest spender in football, Ronaldo didn't come from a rich family, and most of the time they had to scrape through just to survive. He recalls being so hungry every day while playing for Sporting Lisbon's youth academy at 12 years old, and he would head to his local McDonald's to beg for food. Being poor kids, nobody really paid attention to him, but a McDonald's worker named Edna always made sure Ronaldo and his friends never left the fast food joint empty-handed, and it really touched the future star. Decades after going on to become the best player in the world, Ronaldo never forgot Edna's kindness, and he tried tracking her down to repay his debt. Initially, his search wasn't successful, as Edna and the other McDonald's workers who helped him when he was a kid disappeared into thin air. When Ronaldo thought all hope was lost, Edna came forward after she heard him speak about her in an interview, and Ronaldo changed her life forever. He kicked things off by taking her to a fancy dinner to repay her for all those years feeding him, and he practically turned her life around by giving her a blank check to ask for anything she wanted. That's the kind of humility that makes someone special. But Ronaldo wasn't just humble, he also struck the ball like a magician. To shoot like him, you need the best boots the world can offer. But Ronaldo took things to the next level with a shoe collection that costs more than your life. When we say it costs more than your life, we mean literally, because Ronaldo had Nike make boots made of literal diamonds for his once-in-a-lifetime event. It happened right after he won the Ballon d'Or for the third time in his career, and Nike wanted to do something special to mark this impressive milestone. The shoemaker decided to make a shoe called the Mercurial CR7 Rare Gold. And as the name says, it's as rare as it can get. The insane football boot was made of pure gold, and that's where the sanity ends, because the geniuses at Nike also made sure to embed micro diamonds into the shoe. It was the first time in Nike's history they would try something like this, making the shoe a one-of-a-kind piece of art. Even though they never told the public how much it would cost to own this star-studded shoe, it clearly surpassed the $1 million mark. With shoes like that, Ronaldo needed somewhere safe to store them, which is why the next thing Ronaldo did should blow your mind. With everything Ronaldo owns, he couldn't risk some lunatics showing up at his home to threaten his family for his belongings. So he thought of a way to keep precious things like his diamond shoes safe, and the idea hidden. One way to keep those important things safe was a building with 24/7 security. So he decided to get a museum dedicated to his amazing life. Most influential people only get museums named after them after they are long gone. But Cristiano casually set up a museum in Madeira, Portugal, and it features some of the craziest Ronaldo memorabilia ever seen. Apart from his Nike boots, visitors also get to see over 130 trophies and individual awards won by Ronaldo throughout his career. This also includes his Ballon d'Ors and iconic jersey worn when he did the unimaginable on the pitch. When you're as rich as Cristiano Ronaldo, making the best of your holiday is just as important as time spent perfecting your skills. So Ronaldo makes the best of his free time on his $7 million yacht named Azimuth Grande. This multi-million-dollar boat is an 88-foot-long floating mansion with 5 luxury cabins and 6 bathrooms, so his family never has to worry about privacy. They also don't have to worry about not enjoying their time aboard the ship, because it also comes with amenities like relaxation areas, a huge lounge, and a lavish dining room. Everything on the ship screams luxury, and it's crazy fast for a luxury ship, so Ronaldo never has to worry about making it in time to Monaco when he wants to enjoy the waves. A yacht is great and all, but it doesn't satisfy that itch for owning super fast luxury cars. And when it comes to Ronaldo, he has a policy about owning all the meanest cars on the planet. The crown jewel in his garage is the Bugatti 110, since only 10 of these hyper-fast cars were ever made, making it the most expensive car in Bugatti's history. For $10.7 million a piece, the 110 makes the Bugatti Veyron look like a kid's toy, and it's not just about the price alone. This hypercar is fitted with revolutionary virtual reality technology that makes it feel like it was designed by aliens. While looking at how the car looks and sounds, it's easy to forget that it's also one of the fastest things on 4 wheels, with the ability to go from 0 to 60 in 2.4 seconds. You don't ever want to be behind a beast like this if you're not a seasoned driver.
Hey, give me the key. You have to call Bugatti if you want to keep it.
Sorry.
Even though the 110 is the priciest car in Ronaldo's garage, it doesn't mean his other cars are everyday vehicles. Take, for instance, his matte black Lamborghini Aventador, which he got himself for his 27th birthday. It's a real beauty to look at, and you can say the same for his $600,000 Ferrari F12 TDF, his $280,000 Ferrari F430, or his $205,000 Maserati Grand Cabrio. If we're talking of pure speed machines, Ronaldo has a $263,000 Porsche 911 Turbo S, a $1.8 million Ferrari Monza SP1, and a $4 million Bugatti Chiron. Cristiano hardly ever drives these days, so you just know he had to cop luxury limos, like his $180,000 Rolls-Royce Phantom Drophead, a $250,000 Mercedes-Benz Brabus G65, and a Rolls-Royce Cullinan, which cost $300,000. With a collection like that, Cristiano is definitely leagues above any other football player out there. But what if I told you that he also owns a fleet of hotels around the world? It seems crazy that someone who spends all his time on a football pitch would even think of owning a hotel, but Ronaldo loves to do the unimaginable, and that also means owning a chain of hotels. Unlike the Ronaldo Museum, which is limited to one spot in his home country, the Cristiano Ronaldo Hotel is on a whole other level. We're talking of locations in Portugal, Spain, Morocco, and even the United States. It's more than just a plain hotel, with an emphasis on the lifestyle choices provided for all guests who get to stay at the hotel. If you've ever wanted to know what it feels like to live like Cristiano Ronaldo, his hotels are the closest you're going to get. No wonder the fans can't get enough of the place. With locations in 4 countries, we are looking at an investment worth over $20 million, making it one of Ronaldo's promising investment choices. With the kind of lifestyle Ronaldo lives, you just know that he lives in some of the sickest houses money can buy. Since he started out of Portugal, Ronaldo bought a $6 million property in the heart of the capital, Lisbon. And you just know it had amenities like a swimming pool, gym, and panoramic views of the city. Seeing how he spent a good chunk of his career in Spain, Cristiano couldn't stay in hotels or rent, so he bought a $6.2 million villa in Madrid's most exclusive region. And you could say the mansion looks like you were transported to heaven. It doesn't stop there, as Cristiano also owns a $2.3 million holiday house in Marbella for times when he got fed up with the city life, and an astonishing apartment in Trump Tower, New York, and it only cost him $18.5 million. If you thought Ronaldo's craziest purchase had to be his Bugatti, his homes, or his private jet, you would be sorely mistaken, because Ronaldo went and bought a whole island on a whim. We can't say it was an impulsive buy, because Cristiano bought the Greek island as a wedding gift for his longtime agent, George Mendes. He could have bought him a car, a house, or heck, even a private jet, but he had to prove that money wasn't an issue. Though the price of the island wasn't revealed, those sorts of private islands usually go for $5 to $45 million, so it's one hell of a wedding gift.